Danny, just a question on the previous game between the two sides. Obviously, what can we expect? Because that looked like a lot of men behind the ball, not used to what we see from a Tutor team. But in the cup final, are you likely to be a bit more open to try go for it?
Yeah, look, I think in that game you saw we played three at the back. I think it was just to also test out combinations to see whether it will work. For the whole season we have been playing 4-4-2, 4-4-3. So it was just to also maybe confuse people. You never know. But yeah, it's something that we still came out with a point. So tried and tested, and we'll have to see what happens on Saturday.
And obviously there are a lot of players that were missing through suspension and a bit of a flu. When you have a full squad, do you think you can match Pirates, go toe-to-toe with them, given their form recently?
Yeah, look, Pirates are a very good team, no doubt about it. You saw on the weekend they beat Amazulu 4-0. But also at the beginning of the season we beat them 2-0. So I think they do want a bit of revenge. Drew with them 1-1 at their home ground. And yeah, it's going to be a very tough game. But also we're going to have a full team. No suspensions, everyone's full health. So it's going to be interesting.
Danny, this could be your first cup, victory. If my memory serves me well, if you win this one, it will be your first one, your debut, cup. I mean, the anxiety around that, you being a seasoned defender, now that you get this opportunity, what will it mean to you? And just take us through your preparation to avoid the anxiety that comes with it. Yeah,
look, I've been to many cup finals, as you know, and always coming out second best. Not the best feeling. It's always a bitter pill to swallow, and I'm hoping that this one I will, guide the boys to lifting it. I think it would be nice for myself, for the club, for the players. Everyone's positive. You can see the energy has been great, and I think just personally for myself, I mean, my whole career not lifting a cup would be sad for me. As I am, I'm getting older. After 30, they say you're old in this game here in South Africa, which I don't understand. But yeah, I'd love to lift this one. I think, it would be nice for the club, especially only being in the PSL for the second season.
Looking at that as well, talking about lifting the club, I mean, you've actually being here, you've lifted the spirits of a whole lot of young players. And then among yourself, there's Jima, there's Villa, there's Kamu. Coach Morgan is also there on the bench, and the experience that you guys have can win any game at any day. How much of a should I say struggle is it to bring up on board all the young players that you have to come to the party and be part of this big event?
No, look, the youngsters gel very well here with the older players, which is a very nice thing. We're all in it together. Football's a team sport. It's not an individual sport, and I mean, if you have one bad egg, you pull them aside, you sort them out, and that's how we work here. It's I think that camaraderie together, as you say, as you've mentioned, Kamo, Villa. It's a pity that Linda's injured, but I mean, he's here training every day, and he's always, with the boys, motivating the boys, which is nice to see. And I think also once Linda comes back, it's going to be another difference. It's another dimension to the field, to the midfield. So yeah, it's good, positive energy.
Going into the game as underdogs, obviously when you're at Chiefs, you were sometimes favourites. Is it a different feeling, less pressure, or as a player?
Yeah, of course. Look, I think an underdog is always, you go there with no pressure. There's going to be so many fans from Pirates, so we're going in there with no pressure. I mean, it's some of the boys' first finals. The nerves will be there, but nerves are good. Nerves always gives you that little bit of a tingle to give that extra. So I think it's a good thing going in as an underdog, as we have been with all the other bigger games too.
What will win it for the underdog?
Say again?
What will win it for the underdogs?
Yeah, look, I think just showing that extra commitment, that extra hunger. It also depends on the day how hungry we are. I mean, if we come out to the game and we show bad posture, all of that stuff, you can already see. But I think going into that final with a positive attitude, positive mindset, I think that we'll come out running on that field and showing that hunger.
Villa says it doesn't have anything superstitious that it does. Going to Loftus is former home, and from you, what is it that you think will work for you, your lucky charm, looking at the cup final that you're about to play?
No, look, I'm the same as Villa. There's no superstitions, there's no nothing. Only thing I do is I thank God every day for when I step on the field, and thank Him for giving me the last game, because I never know if I'll be injured, I never know if I'll get struck by lightning, you never know what will happen, you know. I mean, you can die. I've seen so many players dying on the field of play with heart attacks. So just thanking God for giving me the talent, and yeah.
Looking, just before I let you go, just looking at the previous game, going back into that, how much of it have you been using as your guinea pig as you build up to the final? And would I be right if I said there was a lot of information that was hidden from that game because it served as a dress rehearsal at some stage?
Yeah, look, I think both teams tested out a few things. I mean, you're not going to go and put your best 11 on the field. Pirates was pretty much secure in Africa. We're trying to cement ourselves in the top 8, which we did. So yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think, like I said, everyone's fit, and I'm sure everyone's fit from the Pirates side too, so it's going to be a nice one.